Wagwan, welcome people to the channel, Up the Villa TV, Up the Villa same way. If you want regular content on this channel, let me know. We wear the badge with pride and on our chest with chest. First things first, I don't speak for all Villa fans, but this is a channel where everyone can speak. You understand? They said that we wouldn't come top 5 on the table. They said that we wouldn't win the Europa. They're wrong. They're wrong. You know what I'm saying? We came. If you was at the parade on was it Thursday? On Thursday, you would have seen everybody. Everybody was lagging. The players were lagging. Then Sunday came, and we went to the city ground, hungover, and we delivered 2-1 at their stadium, at the Etihad. What can we say? The last game of the season. Start as you mean to finish, or finish how you mean to start strong. You know what I mean? But enough about that, because that's in the past now. Let's talk about the future for Villa, bros. I put a TikTok out. Realistically now, we've got Champions League football. And let's be real. You see next year's season, we are probably one of the top contenders for the same spots as this year. Let's be real. In terms of team-wise, solid. However, what I'm thinking is, you see, like Champions League football now, that's a different level. That's a different kettle of fish. You get me? So, have we got what it takes for us to be in a decent position to play Champions League football as well as finishing top 4 again next season? You understand? Like, don't get it twisted. Like, Champions League, obviously, man won the Europa and Freiburg and but now we're facing PSG, Bayern. You know what I'm saying? Top teams. Have we got the squad? Have we got the kind of the depth for us to be playing multiple games like that? Have we got the experience as well? You get it? It's big football now. So what do we need to do? Are we going into the summer transfer window thinking about, okay, cool, how can we create a second team squad to play in that competition? Because I'll be real, like, you see, like, teams like City and that, they've got, their bench is basically another starting team. Have we got that in terms of, okay, cool, the quality? So I put out a TikTok. And I said basically as well, would you take back Grealish? Comment down below in this. Would you take back Grealish right now? Like, at the moment, we do need a left mid. You understand? We need a left mid. People are saying take out, like, they'll transfer Bailey. You get me? I think at the moment, I see where they're coming from. I think Bailey just needs some yam and banana and, fried dumplings just for fuel up and, a little something, a little curry mutton, to show them what I go on. But do we take back Grealish? Like, if that was the opportunity, if the opportunity was there, would you take back Grealish? Let's talk. Let's really get into this now. Let's really talk Villa. You get me? Let's really talk. If Grealish was on a plate right now, an opportunity was there for him to come back to the squad, number one, would you take him? Number two, how would he adapt? We've seen it many a times where old players go back to their old teams, i.e. Ronaldo, and it goes pear-shaped. Grealish, sick player when he's been through the depths when it came to Villa, championship, everything. You know what I'm saying? So, if he came back into the squad, would he fit right now? Would he fit Emery's style? You get me? That's number one. Me personally, it would have to be a thing where, he couldn't come back to the club on an egotistical thing. Do you get what I'm saying? He couldn't come back to the club thinking that he's going to get that position right away, that left mid position right away. Don't get it twisted. You see, chemistry wise with the players, yeah, fits in. Don't get me wrong, because I can see him fitting in very good. You got your Morgan Rogers there, you got your Ollie Watkins there. You know what I'm saying? McGinn, you get me? Like most of the players, some of the players that he was playing with are still there. You understand? But then you got that England connection as well, that England chemistry, the lads. You get me? And as you can see on the pitch and off the pitch, it's kind of like a lads relationship type thing with all of them, you know what I mean? But does he fit into 2026 2027 season squad if the talks were there? Bare people were saying Rashford. Would you get Rashford back? Personally, for me, if I'm being real, I know we've got Tammy, but personally for me, if man got Rashford back here, then not only is it experience within Champions League, it's experience and it's a good striker, bro. And he did all right for us as well. You get it? Like, although he was going for a rough patch, but if man got Rashford next season, secured that deal, then we've got Watkins and we don't have to be out playing. Remember, Watkins is like, what? I can't remember. I don't even know his age, like 30, 31 or something like that. You know what I mean? So, like, not to say he's getting on in age, but, he's going to need a lot more rest days. But now we're feeding him more games, Champions League football. We're feeding him. You get me? And we can't afford for him to get injured like that. So, and he's got international football as well. You get it? So, in my head, I'm thinking, if we got Rashford, then that kind of secures two promising forwards. Do you get it? Rashford comes in, the chemistry round there is immaculate. You've got Sancho, you've got Rashford, you got Rodgers. You get it? You got all of them man there. Chemistry is impeccable. You get me? Why not secure the deal? You get it? Rashford in. If that was an opportunity, if man got Rashford in, Grealish, I'll be real. I'd take Rashford over Grealish at the moment. But yeah, man. Let me know. Like, would you take Grealish back? Would you take Rashford back? You get me? I wish we had Marlon back, fam. You know what I'm saying? Right? Realistically, if we had Marlon back, perfect. You get it? But yeah, I'll get into some of the comments that people were saying with the Grealish. So, someone said, Mings, Barkley and Bailey out. Wouldn't recall any loans. Harry Wilson, Senesi or Akai, a CDM maybe, Sander Berge and Grealish in. Drop your comments on that. What do you guys think? Mings out, Barkley out and Bailey out. I don't know. I can see why you say Bailey. Barkley. Mings. I feel like Mings has just been the staple of the team though. He's been there, you get it. So like, I get the performance hasn't been performing, you get me, but he's been the staple center, so it's gonna be kind of hard to let him go. You know what I'm saying? Someone said Bowen for Bailey. Jarrod. What are you thinking, Jarrod Bowen? Let's go to Jarrod Bowen actually to see his stats on it. But that is a decent shout, Jarrod Bowen. And I mean, from West Ham down now, like, it could be a good signing. So obviously, he's had 38 matches, 9 goals, 11 assists. Hang on. Yeah, 11 assists this season. It's decent. It's decent. The fact that he's played 38 matches as well. But what's his let me see how old he is. You get it. And he's a left footer. It could make sense. Plus the chemistry there could make sense as well. You know what I mean? So when we're talking about him, I mean, it's a good shout. Don't get it twisted. It's a very good shout. What do you guys think? Jarrod Bowen. Jarrod Bowen for Bailey. So Bailey out. Jarrod Bowen in. It could make sense. He'll still be wearing a claret and blue, but it's not. It's a different claret and blue. Our claret and blue is different to your claret and blue. You know what I'm saying? Know what I mean? Okay, then cool. Someone else said, let's be real. He's better than Sancho and Barkley. Surely you would. Grealish better than Sancho and Barkley. What are we saying? What are we saying? Drop your comments down below. To be fair, I haven't really... You know what it is? Because I haven't really been watching Grealish like that. You get it? Then I'm not too sure. Actually, let's go over to Grealish here. And let's see Grealish's stats at the moment. Because we need to kind of judge it off that to then realise, is he a good pick? So obviously, 20 matches played, 2 goals, 6 assists. Obviously, you got 4 yellows and 1 red. I mean, how many games played? 20 matches played, 2 goals, 6 assists. What we're saying about that, let's compare that to... Who should we compare that to? So realistically, let's compare him to McGinn right now. Because McGinn's been on fire. No doubt about it. Let's go to his stats. 30 matches, 5 goals, 4 assists. But then the roles are different anyway. You get it? The roles are different. And when we talk about McGinn as well, McGinn's been on fire in terms of like captaincy. You know what I'm saying? Even like considering where we were and how we were going down. I felt like last season teams found us out at a certain point, and then boom, coming down to the later stages of the season, it was like, okay, then cool, let's turn it up. You get it? Let's turn it up. So yeah. Who would you pick summer season? Realistically, what do we need as well? What do we need? I feel like we need a solid midfield bench as well for myself. Especially if we're playing in the Champions League next year. Especially because I don't know about you, but I want to be in a decent position, Champions League. I want to be decently in that position in Champions League in terms of placing wise. I know we're going to go against top teams and stuff. But if we could secure a decent place, and what's a decent place to you guys? Obviously, am I being deluded in saying, yo, we could get to the semis? Maybe. You get it? But it's Villa. Up the Villa same way. You never know. You just never know. We went to Man City and did our thing whilst hungover. You just never know. At their ground, Etihad. You get it? You never know. Although that was Pep's last game. You get it? We could have said, yo, Pep, just have this game for your last game. You get me? Just, yo. Instead we said, nah. You get me? The Ryan and nephews were in. And they were still in the system. But Ray told his nephew, You see my man there. You're still gonna play and do a mad thing. And look, went to the Etihad and said 2-1. We said 2-1, and we did it. We did it. So who knows what can happen next season? Am I deluded in saying Villa can win the Champions League? Some might say, yo, you're stupid. You get me? Some might say you're an idiot. Some might say, yo, you don't know football. You don't know what you're on about. But you just can't predict the future. You can't. Because, boy, if you told me mid-season that we were going to be fourth and winning the Europa, I would have said, shut your mouth. But we came fourth and won the Europa silverware. 44 years. That's happy. Like, yo, momentous occasion. So who knows what can happen? Maybe it's good to be deluded a bit. Up the Villa same way. Yo, I want you guys to comment down below your top signings for the summer for Villa. I'm going to be reacting to the comments on the next episode of this. But I want to know your guys' opinion. Who would you get? Okay, no, first of all, who would you get within the summer? What do Villa actually need to succeed in 2027? You get it, this season. What do Villa need to be a strong contenders of top 4 and a strong position in the Champions League? I'm not saying go to the final, semi-final, but a quarter-final wouldn't, like, I'd be happy with that. You get me? Just for the experience, I'd be happy with that. You get it? Like, just to say, yo, you see us, bro. You know what it is? We're coming to a stage in time now, yeah, where we're standing on our ground. We're getting fans now. You get me? I'm seeing fans in America wearing Villa shirts, bro, and it brings a tear to one's eye because it's saying that Aston Villa B6 is going all the way to ATL, Atlanta, Georgia, New York, California. All of them things there. Okay. So, comment down below. What do we need? Who do we need? And where do you see ourselves in 2027? Ideal predictions. Where do you see Villa? Are we top 5, top 6, top 4, top 3? Are we contending for top 2? Where do you see us in the Champions League? Should we focus on Champions League like that? In terms of, yo, trying to win the thing? Am I deluded to say that? Where do you see yourselves? As I said, I don't speak for all Villa fans, but everybody can speak on here. Up the Villa same way. Yeah?